First, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. Still going to be outside today. Just had to take care of some business with, the naysayers who just continue to do some of the dumbest things I've ever seen in my entire life. So, like I said before, you can't talk trash about somebody's product and you can't back up your own product. So, you talk trash about other people's products and you can't back them up. So, at the end of the day, product doesn't work at all, period. So what we have up here, we have the Digital One Crystal Screen Paint, we have the CROW's Metallica Mix 2.0, and we have the Personal Mix. Later on, we're going to go downstairs. I think tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll go downstairs, we'll do some demonstrations against the UV Mix versus the Phoenix. As I told you before, UV Mix can't pull white level, and the contrast levels don't even match, and that is the darkest screen paint he has. But as I told you before, that's easy to call someone's bluff. All you got to do is just go take care of business and place the order. That's all I had to do. And the order was canceled right from the door. Less than an hour, the order was canceled. So, like I said, if I'm going against anybody's product and, they're going to tell me this, that, and the other, I'm going to take that challenge regardless. I'm not going to cancel an order. So, at the end of the day, when somebody sits there and says that you've been banned, at the end of the day, they're saying that we don't want to go against your product because we know darn well our product will not withstand. But we're still going to get the Frankenstein here. I've already made the phone call. I got a fellow who lives up in that area. He's going to place the order for me, and we'll have it down here, and we'll show you why he fought so hard to cancel the order, as he did with these particular orders we have right here. Now, these particular products right here, we went to the exact same similar nonsense. He talked a lot of trash on his channel. We wanted to try to place the orders. He canceled the orders on his eBay account, and we got him anyway. We got his Metallica mix, we got his Personal mix, and we got his UV mix, and the unboxing videos to match. And as you can see, I always display containers, letting you know that this is his legit product right here. Now, let's show you exactly the difference between why black technology is far better than gray technology or whatever this stuff is, due to the fact that, number one, it's an outdated product because we've had it since 7 years ago. And number two, can't pick up a contrast and can't pick up color. That's why if you see anybody paint these screens in, they never show the beginning to end demonstrations with their customers because they know the screen's going to wash out and fade. They never show, when they do show demonstrations, they stay away from contrast levels. And I can show you, as I showed you with my mix, the product that we made, we were able to match his product in a fully lit environment. Same scenario, same tricks as basically well-lit environments. They will stick to nice bright colors. And when it comes to more contrast levels, they will stay in the dark. So I gotta get something out of the oven real quick and we'll begin. I'll have to call them back for that one. It's a business call, but I can call them back. But anyway, now, like I said before, if the product worked like he claimed it did, you don't back down from that at all, period. I mean, people go in and talk a lot of trash about how their products are this, that, and the other, and they can't back it up. And they'll use things like, hey, you've been banned, you can't buy from me. It's kind of hard to make a statement that someone's been banned because, again, you have to ask them the day. I was talking to my friends a few minutes ago, just saw the video and said, okay, so what were you banned for doing? And I said, oh, we were banned for basically buying this product. That's what we're banned from. He said, so bottom line, he gave you an invite to buy, and then when you went in and bought, you got banned because you were buying. I said, yeah, that's what it is. He said, that's the most dumbest thing I've heard in my entire life. Clearly, at the end of the day, it just levels up to one thing. You're afraid your product doesn't work. So you can use the excuse of banned and whatever. It's an excuse. You're afraid your product doesn't work. But since we're banned, that means everybody must be banned because, like I said, we'll have your product here on my kitchen table now. And we'll see if your product will withstand. And we're going to show you why he canceled the order. Right now, you're not even picking up on my menu right now. That alone, you can't pick up on the menu. So your product's going to go against a Phantom and a Phoenix. And we're going to do the Phoenix demonstration. We've done multiple of those. We've got so many demonstrations on the Phoenix. It's not funny. I did a demonstration for the fan that was finished where I actually walked through the entire house. And we put a screen outside. We put it on this screen over here, the acoustic. We had it on the screen over there, which was a Phoenix over there. You can't be any of the screens. And then we're going to make our digital one crystal screen product, and we want to see how close it comes to the product he's selling. So that's the interesting about it. He says we're banned. We're not banned, but he's saying that we're banned because we bought from his site. So we bought too much from his site, and that basically upset him, made life hard for him, and that's why he banned us. So we gave you money. That's what we did. We gave you money to buy a product from you that you said we can buy, and we're banned for it. Okay. Right there for the door. There's something really wrong with you at the end of the day. Let's see. So these are already posted. The videos are already posted to my forum site. They're in the chat, and you got to be a member to get in there. And they're having a ball, Crow, with your product right now. They're laughing their heads off. Matter of fact, they're basically wanting to go buy your products now. You start a little bit of a firestorm. They want to know why that you're so terrified to have your product down here, and they're willing to pay for this stuff. I mean, I don't have to give them any money. They're willing to pay for this stuff to get your stuff down here now because they want to see me do the demonstration against all your products. Why are you so terrified? Why are you afraid? What's the problem? You know what it is? You talk too much trash. You talk too much trash and you can't back it up. That's what it comes down to. You get the microphone for this? Yeah, we do. Red screen. That's what it comes down to. You can't back it up. That's what it comes down. That's what you're terrified of. Because at the end of the day, you feel you banned me, but you didn't ban me. You're blocking my orders because I did what? Oh, I purchased too much paint from you? That's what it was? So what I did was I made your life uncomfortable. I placed a bunch of orders to your site, which you told me that I can do. You know what all you want means, right? So that's what I did. I bought a bunch of paint from your site, and it made you uncomfortable because that means you had to cancel the orders and send the money back. And every time you had to do that, that made you look bad. That made you look like a person who has no confidence in their product. That's what it did. And that's the reason why you put this whole ban and all this nonsense against us, because we bought too much paint from you. We called your bluff. But like I said, we'll just go back to the way we've been doing things. We'll just have somebody going to buy it for us. That's all. But until then, I have your products here. These are the products that you tried to ban us the first time from getting, and we had somebody go and buy them for us. All right, so let's go over here and let's get some colors up. Man, that gray screen paint, boy. Let's see. Snow 4K screensavers. Just a little reminder, buddy. It's coming, buddy. All your products. And I got a firestorm going on right now. I got people willing to pay for your product and get it down here. They want to know what you're so afraid of. So here's the thing. You can talk trash about other people's products and do fake reviews. But if anyone does a review against your product, you get scared. That's what it comes down to. Because in my demonstrations, and I noticed the demonstration you did on the side-by-side, which was actually fake to begin with, you kept it in the dark. Because that's the only way your product can somewhat have a decent image against a fake screen paint. Everybody was asking in the room was, where's the labels? Where's the containers? Where's the unboxing? Where's any of that stuff? How do you know that's this product right there? So I said, you know what I did? I went and purchased this product to bring it down here to do the test. And he canceled. And they were laughing their heads off, man. I got it on Facebook right now. They're laughing their heads off. Because at the end of the day, everybody's calling you a coward and your product is fake. Until then, these are the products you tried to ban us from 2 years ago that you said that we couldn't get. And they're right there. Enjoy. This is the original container for the UB. This is how we know how dark it is. That's the original container. The Frankenstein is lighter than this, way lighter than this. So this is the same screen we had against the Phoenix. We're going to do another demonstration tonight. Now, you see how dark this screen paint is? The first time when he displayed it, when he tried to do some demonstration showing that his UV could pull high white levels, it looked strange, it looked lighter. So we put in an order to buy the UV mix to bring it down here to compare the containers to see if they were the same. He canceled the order. When he showed off the demonstration of the Frankenstein is not that dark. I told you UV is the darkest screen paint he has made. That's how dark it is. And I show you the unboxing too in the video before we got splattered in the paint. We can see that it's just as dark as we have it in our hand. So if this particular screen paint, being as dark as it is, can't pull a white level high enough to match a Phoenix and can't match a Phoenix contrast level, how is it the Frankenstein that's lighter than this can do so? Again, you faked your demonstration. And just to prove you faked it, if your product did work the way it did and you can back your product 100% without a problem, then it'd be no need for you to cancel an order, which you did. See, it's easy to show people that you are a fake. I'm gonna have a collection of all your product pretty soon. And as I said, people, as we do all demonstrations, you will see me bring the box open it up as we do in all demonstrations, display the container so you can see that we do have his product, and we'll go from there. But I do enjoy the fact that you canceled the order. That is, and I told you he's gonna cancel. That's like somebody saying you build cars for a living, and you got one of the best racers on the block. Someone's talking trash about your vehicle, saying it's this and it's not that. Chances are, knowing that you know that you're good and your vehicle's good and the performance of your vehicle is good, you're not going to back down from it. You're going to step up to the challenge. And there you are. You couldn't even step up to the challenge. Like I said, at the end of the day, I'm not banned from buying your product. I can get your product with no problem. I'll just send someone in to buy it for me, that's all. So you didn't ban me at all. You just showed how much of a coward you are, because at the end of the day, your product doesn't work. My technology can blend into your screens, pull colors and contrasts that your screen can't begin to even think of. That's real technology right there. Not those fake demonstrations that you do. Let's come out of here real quick.
Honey, there comes a time when you start to notice things about your body. I'm 20. It's these algos.
Gotta stop doing so many fake demonstrations. You're gonna get caught. And every time you do a fake demonstration, guess what? You're gonna buy your product again. I'm gonna do it two ways. I'm gonna buy your product and embarrass you and watch you cancel, and then I'm gonna have somebody place the order and get it down there, and then we're gonna do the demonstration. That's how we're gonna do it from now on. I'm gonna make you cancel. I'm gonna make you put the money back into my account. That's how it's gonna go. And then I'm gonna have somebody buy your product and have it down here. So you can use the term ban all you want. We'll have it on the kitchen table and we'll start the test. Now you got to go through the paranoid state of trying to figure out which one are us and which one are not us. So we already know from the door, if a person buys twice, you're going to keep track of that. We just make sure we have a different buyer every time. Okay. I'm gonna go back into my kitchen where it's impossible for me to bump into anything because it's too freaking small for me to move about. Oh wait, that was disrespectful. I do apologize. I'm sorry. So that's how we're gonna do things from now on, Crow, for you. We're gonna buy, anytime you do a test or a fake demonstration against my product ever again, I'm gonna buy your product, I'm gonna make you cancel, so I can put it in my stack, and then I'm gonna have somebody place the order, and we're gonna bring it over here. So it shows that at the end of the day, you can cancel all you want. You can do band lines all you want. We'll have it down here to do the demonstrations now. And again, like I said, they're laughing in the room over about you because they're saying, you're banning us for what? Oh, for buying from the link that you gave to us. And we ordered too much paint from you, so now we're considered to be harassing you? Yeah. Your product is obsolete. The guy was like, what did you do? I said, I sent the money. He said, you sent the money? I said, yeah, I sent the money. I bought his product. And that's why I banned you? He said, yep, we bought too much. He said, but it says, right, we got to post it on the site. But he says right here, buy all you want. And I was like, yeah, so it says buy all you want. And he even, yeah, they're laughing about it. You got all your links and everything posted up there. All your demonstrations are all posted, everything. The one you faked the demonstration, you were sitting in the dark and you were trying to basically post, like you had light in your environment, but you could see light literally coming out of the peephole and around the windows. And you could tell it was like 12 o'clock outside, but you were trying to fake it like it was dark outside because you were trying to show a contrast demonstration with one lamp in the middle. You go through all that to do a demonstration? Oh man, that sounds exhausting. You got to give him something, man, because if you give him a little bit of something, man, he's a happy man. You got to give him that much. Him to go into a customer's place and painting the screen in. I did it live, and I painted the screen, and people saw the results, the beginning and end. But okay, whatever, that works for you. But anyway, until then, this is your product right here, and this is what it's doing. And by the way, that screen next to that is a 7-year-old product under digital and crystal screen paint. That's made with black and white paint. Black and white paint, PPJ, or basically you could put in M&M, either way, they all work the same way. And you put some gold or silver. Honestly, to tell you the truth, I wouldn't even put the gold into it because the gold's going to come up on the screen. If you're going to hide it, put the silver into it. If you're going to make this stuff. Then I showed you the fellow on YouTube who shows you how to make it. Right there, he's got a list right there, ingredients how to make it. So what's the difference between what he's making over there and what you have right now? Because you can sit there and say, oh, what's the difference between the technology we have here and another black surface? Well, I can show you down 1,000 lumens. I can show you down 4,000 lumens. The black on black demonstrations. Yeah, we can show you the difference between that. But what's the difference between your product and bare silver screen? Not much. Up close, so you can see that right there is our product, digital and crystal screen paint, and these are your products. So what we're going to do is, once we get the Frankenstein down here, I know exactly how it's made just by looking at it. We're going to make a batch of it and show you how it's done. Since there's no real test behind it, there's no real test to run. You want to make a better product than CROW's? I'll tell you how to do it. You get some PPJ. You use that as your base. And then you drop in about 3 tablespoons of black paint. Don't use the white paint at all. That's how you beat this product. That's all. Because your base majority will be silver. If you start your base off at 1050 and bare silver screen, by the time you put the black in there, you put the silver in there, you have bleeded the silver. You have to keep the silver pure. So what you do is you basically put the PPJ in as a base, and then you put the black in. So you still maintain your silver. See what I mean? That's what he don't understand. So knock yourself out. I just taught you how to make a professional screen paint That'll blow his product clean out of the water. Enjoy. If you're going to go down the road of using that, don't put bare 1050, don't put silver screen into it, because what that's going to do is it's going to cloud it. That's what it's going to do. Your colors are going to become impure. You start your base off with a silver, that's what you do. And then you drop the black into it. That way when you mix it, you still maintain with that silver. There you go. You're welcome. That's how you can actually improve and make this product better. There you go. You're welcome. Don't put bare silver screen, don't put 1050 into it, don't put none of that in there. That's how you mess it up. I know. Again, we used to make it. Start your base off with a silver. Then you put your black into it. That way, you don't cloud the silver. See, Crow, you don't have to mind your own business. I know so many different ways of making great screen paint products. It's not even funny. I can give your customers information that pretty much you wouldn't even buy another dime, nothing from you. It wouldn't harm us one bit. We do something completely different. Our technology is completely different. But I can tell you how to make that product far better than what it is. But if you're going to make it, don't put bare silver screen into it. Don't put 1050. Don't put any of that stuff in it. Black and silver. That's all you need in there. You don't have to drop any glitter, none of that stuff into it, because silver's going to make up for all that. And you do the adjuster just by using the contrast. Contrast is only designed for adjustment, that's all. Put no more than 3 in there. Any more you put in, you make it too dark, it's going to start having some issues with your bright, lovely white levels. That's all you need. You're welcome. The problem is also too, when you put the bare 1050 into it in the silver screen, you dull the paint. That's another thing you do. You make it dull. That's why you maintain it with silver. So like I said, get PPJ or go out and get yourself some M&M.
In a coma for 11 days. I am a typical mom of 2. I work full time.
Now keep in mind too, also too, when you use a PPJ is really thin. It's like a really thin liquid. That will streak the crap out of your screen like there's no other. That's why you drop in, you can put a little flour into that. Flour will thicken it up just a little bit. A little starch will thicken it up a little bit. That's how you fix that problem. They also too make something we can drop it in the paint and you can make it, you can thicken it up or make it dry even faster. So that's stuff you got to look at. So you can actually make a better version of its product. Way better than the digital one. All you would have to do is basically, like I said, in the day, don't use the bare 1050. Do not use any form of white paint, none of that. Leave that stuff alone. You go with your black paint, that's all you need. You go get PPJ. PPJ, like I said, it's going to be a little loose, it's going to be a little liquid, but you can put a little flour into that. That'll thicken that up a little bit. Sometimes you can do it that way, and sometimes they have a thickener solution you can add in with that to thicken it up a bit. And if you got go with the M&M. But keep in mind, the M&M is going to be a lot more expensive. It is. It's a lot more expensive. That stuff is like something like $80 or $60 a quart. It's very expensive. So you're better going with the PPJ, which is probably going to cost you like 40 or 50 bucks for a gallon. So keep in mind, if you're going to put 3 tablespoons in the black, you got to put 4 of that times in, because you got to put 4 quarts to go into a gallon. So you got to put 3 in there for each one that you put in. Same amount which you have to put in the flour. The flour, you're going to have to test that out to see how thick you got to make it. You don't want it too thick. You don't want it like freaking like a biscuit. You want it loose enough or thick enough where bottom line is when you put it on the roller, it's not going to splatter all over the place. That stuff is pretty loose. And there you go. At the end of the day, that's how you do it. If you want to basically now, our product's a little different. Yeah, good luck figuring that one out. But if you're going to be making that Crow cheap crap nonsense, there you go. That's how you make it better. He's probably home right now, sitting there Indian style, with a freaking juice cup in between his legs, probably writing down what I'm saying right now. Come on, really? Yep, that's how you do it. But at the end of the day, We'll make it over here. I'll show you the difference between the two. And then after that, we'll blow both of them out at the same time on our technology. But just to give you an idea. If you're going to go down that road, you're going to pay for it. You might as well do it for next to nothing, not pay for a shipping cost. We're trying to live there. See how pasty this looks? That's what happens when you stick bare silver screen or 1050 into it. It's a dull, ugly paint. Like I said, do it with silver if you're going to make it. Put a couple teaspoons of black into it. That's it. But if you start off with that white bare silver screen, the bare, put that in there, and you put in with that black, and you try to put that silver in there, you're going to actually take out the silver. It's not even going to show up. You're not even going to see it at all, period. You're going to be forced to dump that glitter into it. You dump that glitter into what's going to happen. You get the freaking Christmas tree effect flashing across your screen. That's going to be freaking annoying. So what you want to do is you start your base off with the silver only. Then you drop the black in to adjust it. You don't need to add silver into any kind of glitter to get the screen to effect because it already has the silver in it already. That's it. Now see, Crow, I told you, that fast, I can obsolete your product that quick. I have so much knowledge on what you make, what I used to make, I can tell people on camera right now that's how you do it. Make it better. Much better. And you won't have that dull, ugly look to it. You have a nice silver shine to it. Use flat black paint, by the way, when you do that. You don't want to use anything glossy. Put that flat black paint into it. It's going to control the silver from producing too high of a glossy level. It's going to cause your screen to hot spot. He's still making paint the same old-fashioned way. It's sad, but it's true. And mind you, while I'm telling people how to make your product even better, I'm blowing your product out at the same time with our blackest screen. You don't have to use contrast levels to do it. Now remember, at the end of the day, the product I just showed you how to make is not in any way going to be to compete with what we have over here. It's not going to take a dime out of my pocket. But since I do have this knowledge rolling around the top of my head, and I did master that field first before I got into this one, I figure I help you out a bit.
Welcome to the inflection point.
And I'm going to say it one more time, real slowly before I leave, okay? Let me help y'all out here. So that you're paying $7 for some pasty gray, dull, ugly paint that can't do anything and basically being made by the person that is the cancel king. We all know that. Can't back up his product. This is how you improve and make his product much better than what it is. PPJ, which is going to be a little bit watery, or M&M, which is going to cost you about $106 or $120, somewhere around that price. Now, you can get that at online, but I think the place you can buy that. Sherwin-Williams. Go to Sherwin-Williams, you can buy that right over there. Now, what you want to do is, same thing like how you make it a quart. I would start by making it a quart first. When you make it a quart, it's a little easier because then you could break it down into 4 when you make it out of a gallon. So what you want to do is you basically go in and you get a gallon or get a quart of the PPJ. Mine, if it's too thick, you can always put a little flour in that. If you don't believe me, artists have been doing that for years for thickening their paints. Check it out on YouTube, do the research. All right, so put your black into that, so that way you don't have to worry about having that pasty gray attached to it. You're always going to have that high bright silver attached to it. Put your black in there to basically to be able to adjust your tone. And that's all you need at the end of the day. And that's it. Don't put glitter into it. You don't need any of that crap whatsoever. They put that glitter into it because the reason why is once you put that bare silver screen into it, well, the silver is going to be gone. You're not going to see that all to begin with, but they put that glitter to give it some kind of sparkle, some kind of punch, some kind of push. You don't need that crap. Don't put that crap in there. Yeah. Meanwhile, the blackest screen that we have. Doing that to your product, Crow. Hey, Uncle, you want some of this? Hold on for a minute. Let me get you something right here. You want to try some of this? Oh, you've been interested today. Now, the first thing he's going to tell you is he's going to tell you, oh, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Because you know why? Because he's afraid. Because, you know, at the end of the day, if you make what I just told you how to make, you won't buy his product anymore. That's what he's going to tell you that. Oh, he doesn't know what he's talking about. I was making gray screen paint products, buddy, before you even had a YouTube channel. Well, that stuff was contracted. Beta testers and all that good stuff. You don't have nothing like that at all, period. So I know quite about your product. More than you do. So, like I said, you want to make a better product? I just gave you the information how to do it. There you go. Look at that. I have no interest in developing silver or gray screens. I'm only into dark technology only. But if you're going to go down that road and you're going to pay that money for it, then bottom line is I'll show you how to make it for better. And like I said, at the end of the day, stay away from the bare silver screen. Stay away from the bare 1050. Keep it with the silver. Keep it with the black. That's all you need. You're good. Didn't even come yet. We're waiting for it. Now, you know me. I'm a person who likes to back things up, right? So, let me get his products down here. We'll make what I just told you how to make, and I'll show you the difference. And we'll adjust the tone by putting how much black, less, and more into it. We'll make a version of a bare silver screen. We'll show you how pasty and dull it's going to look versus the version I just told you how we're going to make it. And I'll show you that where you're going to get a much bigger improvement and a better boost in your screen. Now, at the end of the day, you're not pulling contrast. Colors are going to be a little bit better, but you're not going to pull contrast. You're not matching our stuff over here, so that's definitely going to happen. But at least, if you're going to go down that road, you know what I mean, might as well just make it for cheap and show you how to do it that way. Now, whatever you put into a quart on how you adjust it, write it down, because if you're going to make a gallon of it, you got to multiply that times 4 and make sure you get it right. All right, so I hope you had a little bit there. Crow, good luck. With that being said, thank you all. Got to go, and I got to get ready tomorrow for launch date. God bless.